We are back with another Twitter thread. For the last couple of weeks, I've been doom posting on Twitter about the state of Yu-Gi-Oh! Snake Eyes and Fire King Snake Eyes are functionally the only decks worth playing, but for some reason, my commenters refuse to acknowledge that incontrovertible fact. They keep telling me, Joseph, I have the list that beats it, and then show me a Blue Eyes list that wouldn't have beat anything in 2016. So today I say, fine, you think your pet deck is so good, sell me on it. Let me know why I should purchase off DCG Player, the 40 cards you recommend, and sleeve those suckers up, wasting a night of my life going 0-4. And I'm beginning with a deck that I think has a little bit of teeth in the modern metagame. I'm talking specifically about Vanquish Soul. This card reveals a monster in order to summon a Vanquish Soul with the same attributes, but it doesn't require you to discard it. So after you pay the cost, you can then discard Dimension Shifter in order to get your opponent out of the graveyard, thereby dooming your Fire King opponent's turn. Also, they play Heavy Warlock, so you never lose in time. Let's see what you all came up with. This video is sponsored by Factor. Do you ever find yourself staring at the fridge, desperately wondering what to cook, trying to find something low effort and filling just to get cooking over and done with? If so, Factor is here to solve your culinary woes. Factor is a pre-prepared meal delivery service that makes eating well come naturally, no matter who you are. That's because their meals arrive ready made. They only take 2 minutes or less for a chef-prepared quality meal with no prep and no mess. And they've got options for every lifestyle, with meal preference options like keto, calorie smart, vegan, and vegetarian, and more than 27 meal options per week. There's something for everyone. Plans range from 4 to 18 meals a week, and you can add or remove meals on a weekly basis to suit your specific needs. Got someone coming over or fancy a change? You can easily modify food preferences to suit your week-by-week needs or skip a week if you won't be around. I cook every day for me and my wife, and we find it hard to keep up with what ingredients we've got left or what meal preparation we've already done for the week. Factor has really cut down the time we have to think about food. Now we get to eat quick, nutritious meals without the pains of home cooking, leaving us with ample time to enjoy ourselves instead of fretting about what's rotting in the fridge or opening up a delivery app. Get 50% off your first Factor box and free wellness shots for life. For life. Oh, it really says for life. Using my link. That means you can choose 2 shots from 3 available flavors for every order while you're in the subscribe. Click the link in the description below, or scan this QR code with your phone. If you don't play this, I won't edit the thread. There is not a shot in hell that I will not extol the virtues of Generator. Folks, have you ever thought that your opponent has too many good cards in their hand? What if they have 1 card in their hand? And will you feel more at peace in the games where you can go enter main phase, multi-falcon attack? Whatever they did last turn, any hand traps they have, none of it matters if this guy survives. You can detach a material from this card for the rest of the turn along with your opponent controls lose 1,000 attack. Also, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects. With recent support, we can either consistently set up a macro, single target repeating pop, and have a trap that either gets us 2 more pops or reestablishes DPE. It's a good time to be a hero main, except for the hand traps. Beat them with hammers. Don't give me hope. No, I'm smart enough to know when to throw in the towel. And, let's just say, Did you like that one, folks? How is Snake Eye playing the game when you hand loop them for 6? I like the way you're thinking. You can't lose the game if you don't play more than 1 turn of the game. Horus, Lad, Fears. I can't believe people are playing this. Light and Darkness Dragon in the year of our Lord 2024. Can you believe that? Mausoleum of the Emperor. What do you think this is? Fucking progression playoffs? Joseph, you've given me too much room with this one. Runic Bestial Orcus. Insane going into the boards with breakers built into all 3 archetypes in the way of blanking destruction and response and on-field. You can't fool me, Abyss. I know. This is the Joshua Schmidt burner now. What are you talking about? Runic Bestial Orcus. Yes, that's what'll stop Snake Eyes. A 7! Hey, you heard of this little deck called Flu? It has a built-in boss monster that shuts down any strategy focused around Blink summoning. It's been getting top-deck representation for like 2 years now. I think it might have a shot. I want so badly for this to be true. Have you read Flamberge? It's really cool to into just an M-Pen go like, Snash, grab Poplar, special Poplar, add the field spell, Snash effect, Flamberge in defense, move that shit back. This kills the Snake Eyes. I'm so sick of this deck. I played against this deck at locals. I've been seeing it on ladder. People are tinkering. You know what the worst part about this deck is? I think it's actually really good. Like, I think this is a tier 2 strategy in this format. Fernoid! This was literally the counter to Spiral in 2020. There are multiple formats in which a top deck will be so unbelievably over-centralizing and use the graveyard so frequently, people will try to force in Fernoid. It happens a ton of the time. This guy is spit. Ice Jade, Water Beats Fire. Oh, 7 1.5 card combos plus Small World for a total of 10 starters. 15 hand traps, cross out and called by. You're a fool if you aren't rocking Predaplant, Crawler, Flip, combo this format. Oh wait, it gets better. This person goes, say more. You got any replays? No. Been fucking around with Infernoble a lot lately. You know what's the worst thing about the Isold ban? Infernoble is still very playable. Like, in a world where Snake Eye didn't exist, like, that would still be placing with this deck. No thanks. I'm subscribed to Keeps Yu-Gi-Oh! I know the horrible truth of this deck. Earth Machine! No thanks. I'm subscribed to Keeps Yu-Gi-Oh! I know the horrible truth of this deck. Trap Tricks! No thanks. I'm an adult. We just got open 7 skip turns, and they literally can't do a thing. Ooh, I'm listening. Looks like you forgot to fill out your deck list here, by the way. What's going on over here on the left? I don't think you need to sell at this peak, but, you get to keep making grand. 1,000 years of Lulu Target 2K. It's the premier Mayatashi deck in the format. What? No one played this. Half Miss Shilling Zoo must be a dated entry. How the fuck do you find 60 cards to play in Zoo? I'm so sorry. I know what your deck is. I know it's not capable in this format. You are not going to hurt. Most points of interaction target play shifter and summon. Backup plan negates 2 spell traps without destroying them. The backup plan is you get enough material to make wind and water. This seems terrible. Not getting to combine will result in a blowout, as the pieces can be stolen by the field spell and flamber. So win the die roll. Bubble Fiendling can't brick on non-engine if you can't fit any. The lords it produces are second to none. Even without breakers, it's competent. Just play solitaire! Holy! Oh, you pet their clothing? How did they get rollback in Beatrice 25, Light Shower 3, Light Shower Effect, 15 year opponent's drawbacks. How the fuck did you get to Beatrice? I'm like dumbfounded. Really, 2 6s, for sure. Volcanics! Okay, real talk. The Volcanic pilot at my local got second last week, and they were just FTKing. Every single round they FTK'd. They were on Snake Eye stuff, but they just FTK'd over and over again. You know, a number of people have found FTKs in this format that you can just integrate into Snake Eyes. We're so close to just destroying Yu-Gi-Oh! Here's my pet deck. The main strategy is if you don't open anything that can stop your opponent from playing their deck, just physically stop your opponent by assaulting them. We're getting a little creative, a little out of the box with it. Wouldn't recommend, personally. You know, given the quality of Battle Boxer cards, you do what you have to. She disrupts the graveyard, I swear. Well, if it isn't Sarah's format lead pushing of Madolce, yes, it is graveyard disruption. But if it didn't work in tier format, it's not working now. Been playing a lot of Dinomorphia recently with a surprisingly positive win rate versus fire decks. If you can't beat them, stun them. I told you there would be blue-eyes people in this fucking thread. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I don't think we found anything that consistently beats Snake Eyes. I appreciate all of your passion for your individual decks, but what I don't appreciate is your individual decks. We gotta figure something out. If you don't, I will kill you.
材料は揃ってるかな。
Dang it, I really don't feel like doing this. Oh sure, Chio's level 11.